So testing 1, 2, 3. We will start in 1 minute. Okay, already 1 minute, so I will start right now. GBP USD, GBP JPY. So this is Michael question. Show where is the MPL. Alright, so this one I will explain this one. Actually, it's already been explained before in previous class, but it's okay, I will explain it again. Don't save. Okay, not responding. Wait a moment. No. For more information on the maximum pain level, you can refer to Perfect QM webinar and SRD webinar. Okay, so this is just a little bit info if you missed the class or not focused during the class. Alright, so over here you can search. Okay, so let's see traditional MPL, the original or traditional MPL. Okay, the real one. It's not the real one, just the old one. Okay, it's an old technology. Right. First, you need to have an SR or resistance. First, you need your resistance here. Resistance. The break of this will create a base, which this base is also known as a flat limit. Okay, this is a flat limit. Oh, this is a flat limit, and this movement, resistance, and breakout is called a breakout. But when it went down like this, it will become a fake out. Okay, so I forgot to what this is flat limit. This is fake out. Okay, And then after the break of flat limit, it will do another flat limit. This one I need to make it longer. Okay. And to make it an MPL, price must retrace. Okay. And went down. Okay. Sorry, I need to. It should be longer. Okay. Okay. So this is the new flat limit. New flat limit. This tiny thing is the MPL. Okay. MPL. Price must retrace inside the uh, the FL that had been broken. Price must retrace inside the FL that had been broken to be MPL. If it does not retrace inside the flat limit, it will only become a normal FTR. Okay, this is the MPL. And FTR, what is an FTR? Once this is broken, the new flat limit automatically become an become a FTR. Okay, and your MPL would be at the golden line. This one. Okay, this is your MPL. Get it? Oh, everyone is watching. Let me see on the chart. Okay, so we already have the theory. So we go on practical. Okay, so it already went up. Why? Because this QM, this SRD. If you asking why it's going up, I did not enter because I need to attend my class. Otherwise, I cannot focus on my trade. And I do not want to lose any money during the trade. Alright, so that is a QMD. Okay, low, high, low, low, high, high. And then rejection. I think Zelco will enter this. About 100 pips. Very good. Okay, so let's see. Where is our MPL? This one. Wait a moment. Why is this one? Is this a fake candle? seem. Hmm. What happened here? Look at this candle. Is it the broker? Or is it my eye? Something happened here. Looks. This is during the trade. Okay. This is during the trade. Okay, I do not know what happened. Okay. Right. Something happened, I think, with the broker or the data. Alright. So okay, let's just draw. Line chart. Okay, still the same. How to draw this? Okay, because before in the screenshot, you can see in the screenshot, I got this type of candle. Okay, I do not know what happened with my broker. Okay, should be there is only shadow here. Oh, H1. Sorry. Ah, yes. This one. Need to change to line chart. Okay. And then change to candlestick. So you have your resistance. And then you will have your flat limit here. Okay. And one more thing. I think poor. Okay, for HH. You asked about this color level. If you insert in the MT4, you cannot use it. Okay. To use this indicator, you must have a real account and you already made some deposit in the real account, and then you need to go over here. This one already withdraw everything. You go to markets. You go to market. Whew, not responding. Wait a moment. Maybe I need to close one. Okay, first go to market. Go to market. Come on. I think I need to close this one. Maybe the server is hang. Right. Okay, so you go to market and then you make sure this go up. And then you type down here color color level. Color level, you click this one. Okay, this one. And then there will be a download here. You need to download. Okay. It's free. But you need to make some deposit, I think. Okay. In your trading account. This one is free. It's free. But your account need to have some deposit, I think. Because it need to be a real account and need some deposit. It is free, but just need to deposit to download. Okay. So continue with the lesson. So this is the flat limit. Okay. The break of this resistance. Let's see. Break of resistance become flat limit. Okay. And then it fake out above. Okay. It fake out here. and then it retests. This is a good indication. When it retests back to this flat limit, this is a good indicator where this flat is quite important here. Okay, so eventually price able to break. Okay, price able to break, and then what happened? Okay, price able to break, and then it retests. Okay, once it's broken, it will become a new flat limit. Okay, this one I change the color, green, lime, I think. Okay, so up to here to the lowest one. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Look, the same. The new flat limit. Alright. And then let's see which one retrace. After this one, retrace. This one, correct? So we take our entry here. From here to here. It's float a little bit. Okay, if you see my entry also float a little bit. Okay, this one. This is our entry. This one, you got a little bit float. Okay, about 5 pips, but it managed to go to this QMD and went up again. So you can get about 100 pips, 100, 200 pips in just a few hours. Okay, so this is MPL. You got it? This is my entry on the open and close price. The chapter 1 entry. Okay, so that is my entry. I float about 10 pips, 13 pips, and went down about 113. Okay. Alright. Tension zone, color level, installation. Yeah. That's why I don't understand. So that's why I don't understand. Okay. So color level, you need to use real account and need to make some deposit. Okay, because some of my account, because I use a lot of brokers sometimes, I use Just Forex, IC Market, Pip Hijau, FBS, a lot of broker, Tickmill, Mocas. So sometimes I just open real account and did not make any deposit just to see the candle. So if you want to take the color, this color indicator, you need to use real account and make a small deposit. Why not only first two candle for green zone? Because once break and retest, they become zone green. Big point of view. Okay. If you take this one like this, still you need to wait for the retest. Okay. So I just take this one actually because my point of view, the way that I look is like this. I want it to break here. Okay, it's already broken. And my original QM pattern, okay, remember the chart pattern that we learned? My original QM pattern is over here. Okay, so when I want a sharper entry at this area, I will try to find the MPL inside here. Okay, so briefly, on a bigger scale, I need this whole thing, okay, the deepest retrace before. How to explain this? Okay, let me draw something. I need to draw deepest retrace, deepest engulf before the last retrace. is this thing will get clearer, because this one, the way you draw is actually based on the experience that you get. Okay, this is the last one, the last retrace equal to the most fresh. Okay, MPL need to be fresh. Okay, the second time it will not work. Look at this, it just break like that. It only work the first time. Okay, the most fresh, the last retrace. So this is the last one, the last engulf before the last retrace to become an MPL. And finally, to become the FTR, which, where is our, okay. So once this broken, the new flat limit automatically become an FTR. So MPL is also an FTR, just having this retrace inside here. So you need to engulf the demand. Okay, maybe you can take this demand, but you already saw what happened in the future, which means price already do something like this. Okay, so you know that you will want to take this demand to be engulfed. Okay, so the base that engulf this one, which base? Okay, this base is the one that uh that push price to engulf this. Actually, the last one is this one. Okay, this one is this base is the last one that push price to break this demand. But we want to enter on MPL, so we will enter over here, high, low, higher high, lower low, inside this MPL, a smaller QM, based on what Mr. Manso teach. Do you have any other question regarding MPL? No? Yes? No? I don't think so. Looks like everyone understand. Okay. 2% online. Alright. Amit is typing. Let's wait for Amit question, I think. MPI is clear, but marking zone is a big challenge. That one need to practice. Okay. So the basis is actually just this one. Okay. This is the only thing. Okay, I think there's some more matrix. Is it this one? Wait a moment. Oh, no. Let me see. Is it this one? No. This is a signal on UJ. Oh. No. I cannot find. Where did I put the chart? New MPL. This is the latest one. This one? Okay, same thing on EJ, Euro, JPY. Okay, same thing. It retrace inside here. So this one, I think I already explained also. This is This is the resistance, and then it create the flat here. No. The flat is over here, and then it break and create another flat here, and then it broke the demand. This demand also being broken, and then it return back to this MPL. I always enter at the open and close price of this thing. Okay, but if you want to use Shadowcodw type 1, you can enter up here. Alright. First flagging also you mark after break offline and not week. This is something different I learned today. You need to read price. Okay. How to read price? Okay, I will add another thing. Okay. So to know this flat limit is a valid flat limit. Okay. A valid flat limit. Okay. Need to have an FTB sometimes. Okay. So price reading or chart reading is not memorizing chart pattern like that. We need to read price. Okay. Sometimes you can do like this, and then like that. Okay. This flat limit. And then it went up. And then it touched. And then it went up again. Like that. Okay, this one. It got the FTB. Okay. It got the FTB. And then it got broken. Do another stuff like it's always do the MPL and then broke down. Okay, you can add another thing like this to choose the correct one. Okay, look over here, this one over here, why I did not choose this one and I choose this one, because this one got the FTB, but it does not necessarily to have this thing. Okay, this FTB. Okay, to make it simple, you just need to practice. Okay, that is the only thing I can advise you. You just need to practice. Okay, so this is also Shadowcodw. So we'll be learning today. All right, just need practice. Okay, just need already give you the ingredient on last webinar. Okay, because this FL, FTR, MPL, this thing is really confusing, really mess with people's mind. Okay, I took some month to learn this MPL stuff. Okay, but should be you will be able to do better. Okay, because this is not that hard, because I already show you the configuration. Before this, I was only show a picture like this. They give me a picture like this, okay, for me to solve the puzzle. Okay, FL, they give you like this. They give you something like this. For FTR, give you something like this. That's it. This is the only thing that they gave me. Okay. For 700 euro, 200 euro, I forgot the charges that they made. It's really worthless. Not helpful at all. They only give this thing for I think 200 euro, 200 euro or 700, 500 like that euro. I forgot. Okay, for just this thing. Okay, very very bad person because they did not want you to. They did not want to teach you anything. They just want to sell stuff. Okay, that's really bad. Actually, if you want to teach, teach the complete thing. Okay, do not be uh do not be a bad person lah because people already pay you, so you need to teach them everything. Okay, before this I pay 200 euro or for 500, I forgot, to learn only these two things. Okay, but eventually I open prices everything by Red Sword 11, the original creator, the founder, the original person that introduced this. So I learned this thing. Okay, not from that trading school that taking euro from people. Okay, so let's proceed on. Oh, let's proceed on Shadowcodw chapter 5. Okay. Okay, I think. Do you want me to screenshot this? I will screenshot. I think you will ask again. I will screenshot. Save. Okay, for future reference, you can use that because I will not save this. Everything is already in my mind. I can redraw back. Okay, so if you want to understand this, you can try to draw on a paper, on a piece of paper. If you are working like a daytime job, you can put out the note and draw this thing. Okay, just draw a lot of this thing. Okay, because forex is quite hard. To become a trader, you need to hustle every minute. Okay. Mm, okay, disclaimer. Not a disclaimer actually. Okay. Mm, shadow codes. Okay, chapter 5. Chapter 5 is only an add-ons to previous, okay, on chapter 1 to 4. Okay. Chapter 5 is only for fine tune the entry. Okay. And it is the least important. Okay. The most important is chapter 1. Okay, I will note down this. Chapter 1, most important. Chapter 2, um, important. The most more important. Okay, more important. Chapter 3, important. Chapter 4, less important. The compression and stuff. That one just a manipulation, just the thing that you need to know inside your head. Okay. Chapter 5, the least important. Okay. So actually, this one is the thing that you already learned. Chapter 5, during my time where I use a lot of sniper entry, chapter 5 helped me a lot. but now I'm fine with a little bit of float, about 10 pips to 15 pips like that. Okay, so during my time, I want the sniper entry 1 pips, but sometimes if you miss the trade, you will not be able to have food in your plate. Okay, so sniper entry is just for show off. Okay, I will note down here. Shadow codes is used for sniper entry. Sometimes you will miss the trade just a few hits. Okay, sniper entry is good for showing off, but not very good of for making a consistent income as a full-time trader. Okay, so sniper entry, you can use it just for fun. Okay, I do not know whether some of you having fun trading forex. I have fun trading it. Sometimes I sniper, sometimes I float. It's okay. So let's learn the shadow codes type 1. Okay, so today we learn shadow codes. Shadow codes type 1. What is shadow codes type 1? Let's read the description of chapter 5. So, shadow codes is a pattern created by the shadow that can provide entry opportunity with a better risk and reward. By using shadow codes in your trade, it will give you an early signal for cut loss as low as 1 pips. Know when you are wrong fast. Okay, this is one of my favorite books, author. Okay, Phantom of the Pits. Uh, do you know this guy? This is a floor trader. Okay, this is a floor trader. Very good in psychology. Okay, so, in trading psychology. If you want the ebook, I can give you. It's very good. Learning from Phantom of the Pits. Okay, let's go deeper. Okay. Additionally, shadow codes will also provide opportunity for entry on lower time frame while viewing charts at a higher time frame. That's not all. Shadow codes also able to give early signal to determine market direction. Okay, so we entry at their stop loss and swing on their floats. Okay, so we already know how to enter at their stop loss, and swing on their floats is on chapter 3. Okay, their QM sell on reaccumulation, and then we already buying their sell. Okay, up to excessive. Okay, so we swing on their float. So this is our code, our trading code. Entry at their stop loss, swing on their floats. So shadow codes type 1. The ST1 pattern is a shadow pattern which consists of two shadow. Okay, I'll read the keyword, two shadow of different height side by side. Okay, two shadow of different height must be side by side as illustrated in the diagram below. ST1 can be used together with QM, HNS, SRF for sharper entry or a better entry. The standard operation for ST1 application will be taught in the webinar right now lah. Alright, so this is ST1. It will have two shadow. This will be the zone for ST1. This will be the zone. This will be the zone. This will be the zone. And the level will be over here and over here. Okay. So let me draw something. ST1. Oh. Okay, so we will have 3 level. This is called ST1 high, ST1 high. This is ST1 low, 1 low. And this will be SNR level. SNR level. Okay. So our entry is at the ST1. Okay. So ST1 is used for sniper entry. Float must not be more than 5 pips. Usually I will cut loss on 1 to 3 pips. Okay. So when price do something like this, okay, when price go up like this, 1, 2, 3, and then it stop here, okay, and then when it go down, it will leave a shadow, correct? So something like this is called the sniper entry, the zero drawdown, okay. This is called sniper entry, entry or zero drawdown entry. Sniper entry or zero drawdown. Okay, sometimes we do something like this. 1, 2, up to here. And then if it's float more than 5 pips or 1 pips you want to cut, okay. When price move 1 pips like this, just cut your loss before it go back down. Okay, that's how you do the sniper entry, my style. Okay, but if you are able to float, you can make it float about 3 pips, 5 pips like that before you cut your loss. Okay, that's how you use ST1. If it's arrive here and then it reject like that, so you get your sniper entry there. Okay. Sometimes the ST1 will go very far. Sometimes it's just go about 10 pips, 5 pips like that. Okay, but you have your sniper point. So sniper entry is for you to use the full margin. Okay. Full margin setup. Okay. Full margin setup was not meant for you to swing. You just need to scalp. Okay. But if you have the opportunity, you can swing also. Okay. Sometimes go like this and then you push back price like that. Okay. And then you will do something like this. Okay. So this is the use on ST1. Okay. Shadowcodw style 1 or ST1. Okay. So for example, over here. So why we want to cut loss rather than just hold the position. Okay. entry. So we have question. Entry is still on SNR level. We have the level of entry. Okay. We have 3 level of entry. SNR, the line chart. And then now we have ST1 and ST1 low and ST1 high. Okay, so we have 3 level. Okay, for example, you use the SNR zone. Okay, this level. Oh, up to here. For example, this zone is 30 pips. This look like a mushroom. Wait, if 3 bars or more, is it we take the first bar? Oh, no, 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 no. This just an example, okay? This is just an example. This is O. 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 Okay. For ST1, is only on the first time. Must be fresh. Okay. Fresh. And each ST1 will have a partner. Okay. Only one partner, okay? Not more than one. Damn, damn, damn. Fresh. ST1 need to have a partner. Okay. What if the SNR level not aligned like for picture? Oh, for shadow codes. Alright. I will explain later. This one I will explain later. Okay, I will explain the cut loss theory first. Okay. So for example, you have 30 pips of SNR zone. 30 pips of SNR zone. Okay. And over here, your cut loss is only 5 pips. Okay. So for example, you float about 5 pips here. Okay. So your risk. So you're able to float 5 pips. Okay. For example, 5 pips. Okay. So you have 3 level. Over here, 5 pips and you cut loss. Over here, 5 pips and you cut loss. Over here, 5 pips and you cut loss. So you will only lose about 15 pips. But you float about 3 pips. So your loss will only be about 9 pips. If you float 2 pips, so your loss will be only about 6 pips. Okay. So this is risk management for full margin setup. Okay. For full margin setup, you cannot float. Okay. It is forbidden to float when using full margin. Okay. We do not want the margin call because we have our setup. Sometimes we have our sniper setup. Sometimes we have our floating setup. Okay. So this is based on how to cut loss. Over here, you can cut loss if it more than 5 pips. Over here, if it's float about 5 pips and come down, so it's okay. You can just let it be. All right. So the second question regarding this one. Okay. Which one to take? Oh, pain. Dun, 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 dun. For example, you have something like this. 1, 2. Okay. Then 1. Alright. Okay. So this can be ST1. This is ST1. This is ST1. This is not ST1. Okay, I need to draw. Okay. This is ST1. This is ST1. This is not ST1. Okay. ST1 must be two shadow of different height. Must be side by side. Two shadow of different height must be side by side. Okay. What if the SNR level is not aligned like poor picture? Okay, SNR level we only use at the peak. Okay. If you take over here, you will not take the SNR. We only take the SNR if we have the bull and bear candle. Okay. So must have this one. Okay, ST1 must have two shadow of different height, must be side by side. This red one is not side by side because this candle and this candle is for one candle. Okay, so this one is ST1 because this is side by side. This is ST1, two shadow of different height, two shadow of different height. Candle doesn't matter. It must two shadow of different height, side by side. Okay. Blending CS. It is a blending CS. Okay. Which is simplified. Also known as the highest decision point and known also with the name through MPL. Okay, the side by side candle body can be the same color. Can, if you can find one. Okay. This one is same color, it's okay, but it cannot be. If this thing is same color, it cannot be. Is like against the rule of bull and bear candle. Okay, usually it will have blue, red, and if it's on bearish market, we have two of the same color. It's okay as long as it has two different height. Okay, and must be at least same level. Okay, like over here. Okay, must start over here, must be above one candle, and then you have different height. Okay, it cannot be something like this. For example, one and then a two. Okay. For example, like this, and then like this. Okay. This is not ST1, okay? This is not ST1. Oh, this is not ST1. It must be higher than this, okay? It must be higher over here. Then it can become ST1. Alright? Okay, let's continue reading this. So below is an example of the application of Shadowcodw type 1 using QM. Okay, so this is the application of ST1 using QM. This high, low, higher, high, lower, low. And then we will have our entry here. Okay, our entry here. And why I write cut loss here is because it's float. One is float, you just cut and then ready to enter at the ST1 high. Okay, and then you get your entry, zero float there, and then price come down. Okay, so already cover your loss. Okay, so your loss about 1 pips, and then you already cover a better reward lah. Okay, so you can count on this risk and reward, how much you can get. Alright, so let's see. Next. So this is ST1 with fashion S. Is there any question? How about this? This will be our ST1. Okay. Wait, I need to open Zelco tools. Wait a moment. I open this thing. No ST1. If like this. When do we cut loss and re-enter? I show you later, I think. Where is this thing? I opening this thing. Oh, already open 2. Only need 1. 3. Damn. It's not so epic. Oh, I think I just screenshot. Where is my screenshot tool? It's blocking my sniping tool. The not responding thing is blocking my sniping tool. This one, okay. You can take this 2 different heights side by side. This is your ST1 high, and this is your ST1 low. I'm sorry, I cannot mark anything because everything become not responding after I open this thing. Okay. For entry and stop loss, what kind of order is good? Limit. Pending limit. Cut loss. No instant for Shadowcodw type 1. You can also use instant to see the rejection. Okay, but you will not get the zero drawdown lah. Okay, but you will have your confirmation. Let's test on the current market. Can we go to M1? Like this. Okay, so you see this ST1. For example, you buy limit here. Buy limit here. Okay, so you have two buy limit. Okay, using this ST1. Okay, so you're floating about 0.2 pips. Okay, so when this thing is floating, you cut loss. Okay, let's wait for price to go to our level. It's very whew. Come on. Come on. I think just leave it be. So if it's float about 10 pips, or it's actually just need the sniper point, okay? But if it's float about 5 pips. Okay, even the zone is 1 pips, okay? So this one is quite hard to. Okay, actually if it's float a little, just cut loss, okay? It need a sniper entry. This one? No, this one? No, this one? Okay, like this. Oh, miss a trade. Let's find another one. This one maybe. Okay, like this. This one. Okay. Just a few pips. But if you go down like this, you will not let it break this thing. Okay. If it's break, just cut loss. Okay. Just accept your loss about 1 pips. Okay. For example, over here, delete. Delete. For example, you go full margin. Okay. For example, you want 10 lots. Okay. 10 lot of contract over here. By limit 10. And then let's see your stop loss over here. How many is your stops and how many is your take profit? Okay, so your loss is about 100 USD. Okay, your loss is 100 USD and your gain is about 800 USD. Okay, that is if you go full margin, and this is only for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5 minutes. Okay, so this thing we will not use stop loss. Once it's float over here, just cut loss. Okay, and then put a buy limit here. It's trigger and then reject, partial close like that. Okay, this one need to use wildlife trade, and later you'll be finding the way how to use it properly. All right. Am I answering this question? I think I already try my best to answer. Do you get it? While waiting for Michael to reply, I proceed with this. Okay, so this one is ST1 plus HNS. You use HNS combined with ST1. Okay, and then you get your buy there. Very small zone. So how many is the reward? 1 pips to 100. So it's about 100 risk and reward. You got lost when price goes into the Taiwan bots. No. If it's float more than 5 pips on each level. Okay. Or 1 pips. Depend on time frame. Okay. Actually on daily time frame is still the same. Look, it's already go up. This is ST1. For example, you go to weekly. Okay. On weekly candle, let's find our ST1. Is this a good one? No. No. Okay, this is example. I will show you. This is on weekly. You try to enter on weekly 2 times but fail. Okay. So how to enter on weekly? Full margin but lost only 2 pips or 6 pips like that. So when price go up here, it float about 5 pips like that, just cut loss. Okay. So this one cut loss. And then you put your sell limit here. And then it float again. Look, it break the zone. So this one is a loss. So you lost about 2 pips. Okay. Let's try over here. This one float 5 pips, loss. Okay, over here. This one float about how many pips? This one is on weekly, okay? Okay, so you get your entry, floating 1 pips. And maybe you take 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, maybe 1 month, about 1,000. Okay, the highest will be, for example, you take up to that level, okay? Cut loss 1 pips. Okay. So this one already lost, okay? Cut loss 1 pips. And this one, buy limit trigger 10 lots, for example. Buy limit trigger 10 lots. This one cut loss, already cut loss, okay? And then let's see, for example, you take your take profit. How long you want to hold? Okay, this would be the most reasonable, I think. If you want to hold up there, you can also try. So let's see what is the profit. Okay. Oh, this one is sell limit. It's okay. Just try to figure out this as a SL is over here. For example, the SL. For example, your take profit is there. Okay. So let's see. 1 pips. Okay, 1 pips over there, okay? So this is 20 pips, about 2,000 USD. Okay. And your profit already about 200,000 USD. Okay. It's actually not impossible to get that value. I got friends, that trade 100,000 USD weekly on weekly basis. Okay, so this is a sniper on weekly. Okay, weekly GBP JPY, how to get 1 tips of entry up to there. Okay, this is the skill. Using this method, you should give us 0 float, right? Yes. Yes. Not just cut loss. Yes. 0 float or cut loss. That's it. Okay. But some people, what are the question you can write first? Okay, some people do something like this. Okay, for example, delete or selected. This is your ST1. Okay, sometimes they do something like this. Oh, 0.01. Okay, and they use something like this. They use buy limit, buy limit, buy limit, buy limit, buy limit. Some of your senior in the local group, they will do something like this. Okay, a lot of sell limit they will put inside here. Some people put about hundreds, 50. They do something like this. I teach them to sniper, but they have the hobby to layer, so they will do something like this. Okay, so that's depend on your style. The thing that I teach you is sniper entry, but you can modify to your style. Okay, close or pending current. Is this valid? Yes, valid. Okay. So proceed. So this is ST1 at RBD, okay, or supply zone. Okay, also the same. This one, and you got a 0 drawdown entry over here. This one is ST1 plus RSF. Okay, and then you got your entry there. And then this is ST1 as a stop loss hunting. You can see there is a ST1 there, and then price go up here before it go down. Okay, so you will get a better entry on ST1, but sometimes if you go pick up the highest one, you will miss a trade. Look over here, you got ST1 also. Okay, over here you will also got ST1. A lot of entry you can get. Okay, this one ST1. Okay. Is there any other question? For this to work, must the shadow belong to different candle or can be the same? It's the same thing. It depends on the setup that you use, whether it's QM buy, QM sell, or SBR, RBS. That depends on the setup that you choose. Okay. Where is my sniping tool? New. The candle color, bearish, bullish, doesn't matter. Only matter for ST1 is this thing. ST1 must be two shadow of different height and must be side by side. Okay. Okay, so this is ST1 during the news. So over here you can get the ST1 and then price touch here and then went down. Okay, this one the same thing. Shadow codes over here also. Shadow codes type 1 over here. Sniper. Okay, so that's it for type 1. Okay, so let's draw. Okay, so how to make how to submit your homework? Okay, let's see. ST1 can be combined with several setup that we already learned on previous chapter. You can use it on QM. You can use it on HNS. You can use it on SBR RBS. You can use it on supply and demand zone. Okay, so this is QM, HNS, SBR, RBS, SRF, RSF, SND. Okay, so you can find the shadow codes in this area. You will find the shadow codes over here. You find shadow codes over here. Find shadow codes over here. Find shadow codes over here. Over here, over here, over here, over here. Okay, so you can find ST1 in a lot of setup in previous topic. Okay, is there question? No. Okay, so this is a drop base rally, and then you find your entry there. Let's find other setup. Okay. Oh, and then you will have over here. Oh, where is it? Okay, you have over here. More. No. You can use over here. This is a RSF. Okay, you can get your entry there. This is on weekly. Okay, on weekly you have a zone of 30 pips. Okay, where you want to find a risk and reward like that. Okay, so original zone will be something like this, the rally based rally. Okay, but now you can only have the float about 33 pips like that. Okay, so to use this efficiently, you just need to practice. Okay. Okay, so you get your sniper over here. So over here you lost about 5 pips, and then you gain back about oh 10,000 pips. Okay, over here lost ST1 low, lost 5 pips. ST1 high, sell limit bigger, zero float, sniper powerful. Okay, so did you cover your loss? If your float here, your zone is about 100 pips. It's quite big. But over here, if you use ST1, you get about float about 1 pips like that. Okay, 1 pips to 10,000. Okay, risk 1 pips. It's 1 pips. Let's see the reward. For example, over here, okay, 12282. Reward 12282 pips. Okay, this if you tell uh, people that did not learn this, they will tell you I am a scammer to have RR of 1 by the ratio of 12282. Okay. It's like you want to scam people using this thing. Okay. Why 1 pips? I thought float risk gap between red and green line. No. If risk 10 pips, I take ST1 high, also add 10 pips SL. 5 pips. For example, we take this one, okay? Which one you want? Float 2 pips or 1 pips? Okay. I will go with my style. Float 1 pips equal to loss 3 pips. Okay. Over here, for example, is float and 1 pips here. 1 pips here. And 1 pips here. Oh, okay. Total but lost 3 pips. We do not trade the zone on type 1. You can trade the zone, but based on my teaching, this is a sniper entry. Okay. Sniper entry must be 0 float. Okay. So if it's more than 1 pips, it is not a 0 float. Okay. This is my technique actually, but in the shadow team, they have a lot of sniper entry, the bearish engulfing and stuff, but I just use shadow codes for my sniper entry. In shadow team, floating above 1 pips is an insult. Okay, so we do not float more than 1 pips. Okay, in the shadow team, this one. Okay, so we want only 1 pips of float. How you get float 1 pips? I show you one of my trade, okay? This is not a fantasy or, oh, sorry, 1000. Okay, so this is not just the thing that you see in back test. I prove it on front test. Okay, for example, you have something like this. Okay, this is 90 lot and this is a sniper entry. I think I use a different setup for this, sorry. This one. See? Shadow codes type 1 as the SRF. Enter, float a little bit, and then went down. Next. Okay, this one. I point out here, actually my entry is over here, the ST1. Higher shadow, ST1 high, ST1 low. And my entry there. Float a little bit. Okay. Nope. 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 This one is on ST3. I will teach later. Okay, this one. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, this one. Okay, look. One, the ST1. Entry. Okay. 0 float. This one also. ST1. Entry. Okay. So I will send you a few of ST1 entry. Select. You can put it in the mirror, on the wall for study or anything. International. Okay. Example of trade entry. I got one using my phone. This one I use my phone. Okay, over here. See this ST1, and then I just float a little bit. Okay, this is also ST1 over here. Okay. Oh, dim. All right. So is there any other question for the homework? So for homework, you need to do something like this. You can just mark the area like this and then like that. Okay. So you want to enter there and enter over here. Okay, let's find more. Can we get a trade? No. Can we get a trade? No. Can we get a trade? No. Over here. Yes. No. No, just leave it be. You can try here. This is not a signal, but you can try. Black and white. This is ST1. I would like to sell at this area. Okay. This look very good to me. Okay. But over here, you can try testing your ST1. Or you want to use it here. Or you already got the trade there. Okay. It's dropped about 4,000 pips. Float about 17 pips. Okay. Do you miss out answering how to determine the floating risk pips? ST1, I do not float. I'm trying to understand your question, Michael. I do not float. Local student float using this ST1 in my teaching is because I already explained to you 2 times already regarding this question. Amit is typing. Need question. When we get entry, we should look for opposite S1 for target. No. ST1 is purely for entry. Target use the tree market structure. Is there any other question? ST1 is just an add-on for the entry. Okay, look over here. We need a QM, we need the HNS, we need the SBR, RBS, SRF, and RSF. And the SND zone rally base drop, drop base drop, drop base rally base rally. We need the setup. This is the setup, and ST1 need to be combined. Okay, need to be. Okay, can Cross that out. Need to be. Okay. Need to be combined. Oh, damn. Okay, need to be combined with several stuff we already learned on previous chapter. QM, HNS. We have a lot of entry setup. We also have the target. Okay, that's depend on the setup that you want to use. We have the target here. Okay. All right. Is there any other question? I will wait 1 minute for any question. You have SRF, this is your entry. Oh. This is on weekly, okay? So you got about 700 pips. And you float about a few pips here. About 14 pips. You are good. Okay, this one just need practice. Remember, this one I need to remind again. This one. Okay. The least important. Okay. Least important. Okay. Which mean not as important as the previous chapter. Okay. Your core is on chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. And chapter 4 and chapter 5 is only an add-ons. Okay. 1 to 3 is very important. Alright. ST1 SRF. Which pair is this? Sure, you can call this ST1. This is, you can call this ST1. Okay. This is an ST1 trade. This one looks good. No, we miss a trade. So this is ST1. SRF, RSF ST1. Okay. Resistance, support, flip. Okay. GJM5. Sure. If you want to take that as your ST1, sure. Can take that. But it's already float. If I was you, I will cut my loss. But this, if you're using, that's depend on the rule you are using. Are you the 1 pips person, or 2 pips, or 3 pips, or the 5 pips? Okay, that's depend on the level you are able to float. Okay, for if I was a full margin, if I am in full margin setup, I will only use 1 pips. If I do half a margin, I can go 5 pips to 10 pips. It's okay. So that M1 that we enter. Oh, it's already gotten that far. Okay, we enter over here just then. Okay, ST1. So on choosing the correct ST1, you just need to practice. Okay, that's it. A lot of practice will make you a better trader. Okay. Is there any other question? Okay, later you can just submit the homework and I will comment in the homework section. Okay, if it's wrong or anything. Okay, so I think that's it for today's webinar. And the next one, we need to confirm with Zelco internet. Okay, so this one, okay, need to confirm with Zelco regarding this. Are you okay? Are you guys okay with this state? Okay, so I think that's it for today's class. So thank you for watching. Thank you for attending the webinar and never forget to send in the homework. Thank you. Have a nice day and have a good night.